Sunny day, blunts in a backyard.
Hey guys, it's Technology back with another video, and today we're starting our playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club, and yeah, let's read the warning. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Oh, wow. Alright, I am 13 years of age, and I am willing to see the content. Alright. Alright, so here we are. Definitely like that. Alright, new game. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Girl and Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to watch school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But it's gonna change after me, and I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I tell her in the crosswalk and let Story catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I can't do a girl voice. I'll try. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you weren't thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Stephanie. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you didn't wait for me after all. Yes, I did. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. We cross the street together and make our way out to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Stephanie, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it is possible that I did in many of our conversations where I just go along with whatever she's going on about. Sorry, likes to worry a little too much about me, but not for free content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds like me a little bit. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have the skills for college. Your happiness is very important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I thought of you becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worried about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs and if it makes you happy. No promises though. But will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll probably do that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured at by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for a house of motivation. Clubs. Story wants to check out some clubs. I guess I had no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I guessed you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. That's what I thought, you know. Now what? Oh well, you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meaning. Sayori is president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. I'm not good at reading. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Yeah, whatever, Sayori. I'm just kidding. Come on, please. Why do you care so much? Anyway. Well, I gotta go to the club yesterday. I'll bring a new member. And that's Natsuki and cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Wow, really? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by cookies, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus marks today I sold my soul for a cupcake. I just couldn't follow Sayori around the school and upstairs. The section of the school library visit being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori full of energy swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member. Okay, I glance around the room. Oh, hello. I'm in love. For love at first sight. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry, there's awesome nice things about you. I can't do a girl voice. Seriously, you about a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Stephanie, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? if you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smarter than her. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears weirdly more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Stephanie. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the smartest, the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile me generally feels a little. You too, Monica. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Stephanie. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how did I make some tea as well? The girls have a peak desk arranged a portable table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts up the claw of the tray to reveal a dozen wine fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one, okay? Sorry, and take Madeline first and Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sorry talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Maybe I thought you did. Sorry, he said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. All right. Keep on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. You're returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teapot in front of each glass before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yuri, I'm in love with you, I'm gonna be honest. I guess. If you don't let yourself get intimidated, you're just trying to impress you. Hey, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. While tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises eyebrows and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I practically dragged through my story. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, the story seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member and ready to make the clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Tell her about it. It feels like nothing but arguing between the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'm gonna try to take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And I'm gonna encourage others to get into literature and fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great. Wait, my bad. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nodded in agreement. So not surprised there are more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events at the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow with this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically into the word agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must work hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted to find the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Stephanie, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of mentioning that. Manga. muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not that much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I choked out, thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri takes the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that go deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world, it's equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately got something I can relate to at the middle of the level. This rate, Yuri might as well be having a competition with The Rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for brief moments. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Look at the scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And get that back. Fine. Maybe your cupcakes are your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, slides up behind Natsuki and puts a hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? And well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki reversed her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truth form of writing is writing to oneself. You must feel willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe share some of your work. You could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, all I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quickly at Maraka. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Stephanie? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now we got into the topic of me joining the club, I finally come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I saw other clubs to look at and I lose our train of thought. All both girls scared me with blank detective eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought Stephanie, you all have defenses against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, to write poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really scared me for a moment. If you really came this for a couple days, I would be super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can finally end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember that tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Stephanie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star on Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat while Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Stephanie, since we are here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always staying at the school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom, make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day at school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have to use a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'll make good fortune, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes poem the most. Okay. Or less. gonna pick all yours. I fucked it up, so. Music though. Alright. Hi again, Stephanie. Glad to see you didn't run away. Is that gonna run away on us? Haha. Nah, don't worry. This may be a little bit strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. And I was the last one to come in, but everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for giving me a problem, Stephanie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Anything for you, Yuri. Anything for you. I know we just met, but I'm already in love. Making dive headfirst into literature when they're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Story told me he didn't want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, suddenly you have a big mouth for someone to feature a main collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself saying Monica Manga. Manga is literature. Suddenly defeated, Natsuki falls back into his seat. Don't worry, guys. Stephanie always gives us his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the kitchen work without me even asking. Like cooking, clean my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Aren't you? I'm actually a little jealous. How come you and Stephanie become good friends too? Sorry. Sorry seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, you brought me something today, you know. Wait, sorry. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry when it sounds like a big deal and it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything like in the first place. That ain't necessary from you the pleasant surprise. Make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. You reached in a bag and pulled out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. I picked the book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. You don't usually read. And because discuss it if you wanted. This is, I was this girl accidentally being so cute. She can pick out a book she thinks I like, despite me not having me read much. Yay, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I just enthusiastically take the book. You. Well, you can read that at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Not everyone settled in nice, set him out good to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. So Yori and Monica and the cheerful conversation cheering in the corner. Your face sorry buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in a bag in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glitch of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. MCU Village should have been like, fuck! Should have. No, I'm just messing around. She sees another glance at me and her eyes meet with us for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the books. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm under the sensory I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused out, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But maybe I'm just reading a bit of this though. That's what you gave me, right? I wanted to read some bits. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, I wanted to stop at a bookstore yesterday. That's what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Well, once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, you're close to the book and scans your eyes over the back. The book is called Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. basically about the girl in high school who moved in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who has escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately start choosing who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You really made it sound like the book was gonna be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. You're gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Stephanie? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. And speaking of that, that's gonna be the end of this video. I'll see y'all next time.